Welcome to Divine Earth School, the place where high achievers, spiritual seekers come to explore, embody, and express their divinity, where I talk all things health, wellness, life, business, and spirituality. So let's dive in. Hello, 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 Mosaic Souls. Hey, Mosaic Souls, this is Rachel Alexander, artist and Mosaic Soul mentor, aka spiritual teacher and transformational life and wellness coach with flair. And today I wanted to talk about 3 tips to create an enlivening morning, create a morning where you feel ready to start your day, and to create a morning where it's sort of not only ready to start your day, but you feel connected to yourself throughout your day. So these 3 tips are really simple, and you can I'm gonna lay just sort of like the blueprint, and you can use the nuances to fit your own life. But this is what I've been using for years to help me stay connected to my divinity. And I hope that these tips are helpful. And one of the reasons why I want to talk about this for this sort of Wellness Wednesday topic is because how you start your day, one of the things that I learned in Kemetic yoga is how you begin your day is sort of like the energy that you start, like cascades throughout your day, right? Now we have the power to change our lives at any moment in time, so you're not necessarily bound to this rule, but it is usually like sort of like a tipping point, right? So if you get out of bed and you have a crappy mood, or somebody said, you know, one of your loved ones did something that kind of triggered you, or you know, you wake up and you watch the news and something bad in the world is happening, and then you're just carrying that throughout your day, then you're not really giving yourself the time to really connect with who you truly are and what you want to accomplish and or create in your life, right? So these tips should help you sort of eliminate that and start to create more of an intentional morning, an intentional day, and help you to really just stay connected to who you truly are. So tip number 1 is connect to your higher self, right? And you can do this in many ways. I've done this in many ways. There is no one right way to connect to your higher self, just as there are many different paths along the spiritual path, many different, you know, roadways to get to a similar destination, right? So this can show up as simply meditating and sitting in silence or stillness, or journaling, or, you know, going for a walk, or just doing some mental self-reflection. Whatever it is, whatever sort of activity helps you to connect with your higher self, where you can, I know sometimes people do morning pages where you sort of just let your stream of consciousness flow. Whatever activity feels right for you, these are the activities that are going to help you connect to your higher self. For me, all I have to do is really just close my eyes and get still, and I feel I'm already tapped in. It doesn't take me long because I've been cultivating such a self-awareness for myself for such a long time that it's just instant. And half the time I don't really even have to be quiet. Like it's just I'm automatically connected to my higher self. Why is this important? Because most of the time we live in a society where we're taught to go outward, and we're taught to lead our lives from outward circumstances, other people's opinions, other people's ideas, other people's reality subscriptions, right? We're taught to sort of approach our lives from the outside in, right? And what that tends to lead to is a life that's unfulfilling, a life that feels inauthentic, a life that feels out of alignment with who we are and who we've come to be and explore. So connecting to your higher self is one of the first things that I like to start out my day with, because it helps me to be true to who I am, true to how I want to operate in the world, what feels authentic and right for me. It helps me to connect with my natural passion and flow and ebb and flow in life. So I'm not second guessing myself or wondering if I did something wrong. That's a whole nother topic, right and wrong. But so basically, that's basically it, right? Connecting to your higher self helps you to really start your day out, not only on the right foot, but it helps you to create a sense of well-being, create a sense of ease, and create a sense of inner knowing of how you're going to move throughout your day. And it helps you to tap into your intuition, right? So if you're not connected to your higher self, it's hard to listen to that inner small still voice. It's hard to listen to those heart nudges and pulls and things of that nature. So that's why it's important to connect to your higher self. That's tip number one. Tip number two is to move your body, right? So we, especially as we get older, and just the economy that we live in, the blue collar, or the white collar rather, society that we live in, many people have sort of desk jobs, or you have some sort of career or something where it calls you to sit down a lot, right? So whether you're an entrepreneur and you're sitting at your laptop a lot, or you're in an office where you are at your desk or whatever, it's very rare that we're like moving our bodies for many hours throughout the day. So starting your day off with movement helps to not only get that energy flowing and helps circulation, helps you to, just regulate so many systems in the body, helps with detoxification, right? Movement is super important, right? So even if it's just 10 minutes a day, even if it's 5 minutes a day, if it's a 5-minute HIIT exercise, something, get your body moving, right? Whether it's yoga or whether it's exercise or whatever. For me, I'm always oscillating between yoga, HIIT exercise, or some form of dance, right? So I'm always moving my body, and that just helps you also to feel very grounded and centered, and sort of helps you to get out of your monkey mind, right? So if your mind is going a mile a minute, moving your body helps you to ground into this present moment, right? That's also another benefit of moving your body. And then the third tip is just nourishing your mind and nourishing your body, right? And what I mean by that is just, even if it's affirmations, or if you want to listen to a podcast, or, read, a positive book or whatever, nourishing the mind is really about just feeding your mind information and, what is the word I'm looking for? Not just information, feeding your mind sort of a tapestry or an environment, that's what I'm looking for. Immersing your mind in an environment that allows for your belief systems that you want to implement and actually embody to happen, right? So if you're inundating your mind with content that is not in alignment with who you want to be on the planet, if you're inundating your mind with other people's opinions of how they view reality, that doesn't necessarily align with how you want to create your own unique world, like I talked about in my last live, is you want to start to immerse your mind into the thought frames and belief systems and reality creations that align with who you want to be on the planet, right? So that's what nourishing your mind is. And nourishing body is pretty plain, forward, and simple. I really am an advocate for a plant-based diet. Plant-based meaning that majority of your food comes from the plant kingdom. And so I do not claim any label other than being plant-based at this point in my life. So about 95 to 99% of the time I'm eating vegan most of the time, but I don't claim that label because I give myself the fluidity to, whatever. So that's what I mean by nourishing your body, as far as the nourishing your body part. So are you eating the fruits and vegetables that your body needs to enliven itself? Are you, or is majority of your day you're eating mostly junk food, right? Like, so you definitely want to start out your morning with, I'm a pure believer in fruit. Some people can't really do fruit in the morning, so you can sort of adopt more of sort of like an Asian centered thing where you have like some grains and some greens or whatever, and some healthy protein or whatever. You can try that. Do whatever works for you, as long as it's, try to start your day out with plant-based meal, right? So there's many formulas for that, but yeah. So those are my 3 tips. The first tip is to recap. First tip is to connect with your higher self. Second tip is to move your body. And the third tip is to nourish your mind and nourish your body. So I hope these tips are helpful. It's really plain and simple and straightforward. If you're looking for help into creating these type of results in your life so that, your day starts out right, and beyond just that your life feels more in alignment and in tune with who you want to be, then visit me at divineearthschool.com/call to book a call. And I look forward to helping you guys continue to thrive and create your own divine lives and businesses. I will talk to you soon. As always, flow with what feels good and let go of what doesn't, because you are divine. You are a divine being, and your soul knows exactly what you've come to explore and experience while on the planet. So remember, what you expect is what you get. What you feel, what you, I forgot that. What you expect is what you get. However you feel is what will become real for you. So vibrate higher, and I will chat with you guys next time. Peace, love, and light. Oh, and let me know in the comments below, what is one habit that you have in the morning that helps you to feel more enlivened and empowered? Let me know in the comments below. Talk to you soon.